Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to part 3 of this chassis reinforcement. I did end up picking up a compressor and a pneumatic rivet gun. So this compressor was a gift from my girlfriend. I pretty much just filled it up with the oil that it came with, drained it out, and refilled oil back in here. That's what was recommended on a lot of YouTube videos for this. I picked up this Central pneumatic riveter gun. This was about 40 bucks. Some tooling oil and a 50-foot hose. I never really used a compressor for anything, but I bought this water air separator, or water, dirt, debris, whatever. I put this on here, this fitting. This will be going into that. And on this side, I also got another water separator. I'm not sure if this is overkill or not, but whatever, this is my first setup, so it'll do. Haven't used the compressor at all, so hopefully everything works out good. Over here on the car from the last video, took out the bracket that was here and the one down in the spare tire well. Also took a wire wheel and cleaned up all the glue down here. And I just put a coat of gray down. It actually looks better than what this looks like. It's nice and clean. But today we are going to go and finish this section here and here. Hopefully this rivet gun makes it a lot easier, because I would like to get the arches on the top on both sides done. And hopefully around here on this side. And then if I at least get this done on the back, I would like to coat this down here with undercoating up into about where the lock is. I mean, you're not really going to see it, but it'll probably make it a little more rust proof. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, because a lot of this riveting I'm going off of pictures I've seen on the internet, specifically off of Integras, but there isn't too many, so hopefully mine is going to be a complete how-to do this. I'm going to start on these wheel arches, mark all these out on both sides because there's no seam sealer to grind off. And then I'll move back into here and get these sections done. Alright, so I marked my holes pretty much from a little bit more than the center all the way down to where the seam sealer is, inch apart. Only place that's a little bit wider is if it landed on a factory weld. So I'm going to start drilling these out. I did it on both sides, and then we'll move on to trying to use the new air setup. Alright, so first time I got this thing aired up, I have a leak somewhere in this filter. But I'm just gonna send it. Hopefully this works. Oh shit, it works good. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, so it's definitely this thing that's leaking. You can probably hear it hissing. So what I'm gonna do is put a bunch of rivets in here so I can just go through and bang them out. Alright, so driver's side is all the way done up until this point. I'm gonna have to remove this bracket so I can drill behind it. Same on this side, done all the way down. This thing works really good. I did run into a problem with this compressor. This little fan on the motor, when it goes to refill, it's like it's surging back and forth, and then the circuit breaker right here will pop. And I figured out there's this like valve right here that's shooting up real fast, and it doesn't give the motor time to spin up freely. So what I've been doing every time I hear it struggle is I just take this little pick and hold down this valve for 1 second, pull it up, and it runs fine. That did slow me down a little bit, but other than that, everything seems to be going pretty smooth. So now I'm going to take the wire wheel and clean up all this area here on both sides, and then I'm going to start looking into what I can do about this guy right here, because I'm pretty sure this is 2 pieces. This should be pretty easy to go across here and then come up. It's just cleaning this big off with the wire wheel. So I'm going to start on that, and I'll let you see where I'm at in a couple minutes. Alright, so I got this done over here. As you can see, it's not a full lip like how this is. It's got a little cut in it and then another cut right here, so it's only a few rivets. But I did both sides. Also cleaned up this lip here under the tail light, and I got some rivets in there. If you look at the back of this, the metal curves in, so you really have to just metal or wire wheel this down to clean up to see where the metal goes. I broke a couple bits on this angle because the drill would hit this piece and then make the bit go crooked, and then as soon as it goes crooked it'll just break. So be aware of that. So right now I have to clean up this side. You can see the seam sealer is just kind of chunked on here. So I'm going to clean this up and then get this side here done. So I threw some spray paint over here and over here on this side, just so the bare metal wouldn't rust. I had a little surface rust in this area here. I cleaned that up pretty good. I want to go over it once again in a bit. I had a little tab right here too. Got it cleaned up. Also, inside, painted around there and there. This is just so it doesn't rust. And I also cut the seat brackets out. That one and that one down there. On this side, I used a flat wheel and just grind it against the welds until I could pop it off with a hammer. And I also finished this side around right there. So mainly for the back now. Have to finish up where the frame rails go, and also the rear subframe, and right in this area here. So I'll probably work on doing that next time. So that's going to pretty much wrap up this video. That compressor and that air rivet gun, amazing. It was well worth the money, even though the compressor has that little problem with that valve on top. But once you press it down with like a pick, it comes right on. So you just have to watch it for when it wants to reset itself and fill back up. But that's going to wrap up this video for now. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them at the bottom. I will get back to you. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Take it easy.